Here's what we've been doing with the wolf dog hybrids, and I have a lot of updates for you. Also, I'm going to show you Push Pop, and I'm going to tell you about her before I talk about the wolf dogs. And by her, I mean him, maybe. Push Pop is a sulcata tortoise. Here's a rare angle. What do you think? It's really bad. So our vet thinks that Push Pop might be male, because male sulcata tortoises have like a divot underneath their stomach, and Push Pop is starting to get that. So we'll see over the next few years, I suppose. Shouldn't the vet know? It's like parrots, where it's very hard at this stage to tell. I mean, parrots are not sexually dimorphic. You can't tell when they're adults either. But at this stage, it's very hard to know if they're male or female. The only way to be absolutely sure would be a blood test. But the only way to draw blood from a turtle is via her neck, which, as you can imagine, would be challenging and not worth the risk just to find out if Push Pop is male or female. That is Push Pop. Here's what we're going to be doing today. I'm gonna mute this TV, hold on. Hello, here's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna go visit the wolf dogs. They did have vet checks. By the way, everybody else for vet checks is great. Noodle is very healthy. She doesn't know why Noodle doesn't eat that much because she looks great and is not even skinny, so like bizarre, I don't know. And who else did she see? Patchy, same thing. Toast, same thing. Georgie, great, no problems. The wolf dogs were definitely the most involved process. So Connor had to dart them yesterday to sedate them. So we had a tranquilizer essentially dart, and Connor was in a deer blind and had to dart them so that they were fully sedated to do their vet checks. Then we went out into their enclosure, picked them up on a stretcher, brought them into the 30 by 30 foot enclosure, had them on oxygen. I can show you pictures actually for reference. Had muzzles on them as well. So it looked like this inside the 30 by 30. So this is them with their muzzles on, oxygen. We were monitoring here while they were knocked out. While they were laying on these tables, we brushed them out completely. So I don't know if you noticed, their coats look way better. We were able to like fully brush out all of the stuff that's making them really hot. So hopefully they feel a lot better. We were able to clip their nails. This is their foot size in comparison to my hand. So they have really, really big feet. We got actual weights on them. We were guessing 75 pounds. They're actually, shoot, I forget their weights. It's close. Between 75 and 80 pounds. I think Timber is like it was 78 pounds. So this is what they looked like knocked out. We did record, so we're gonna make a vlog out of the vet checks. That's what I tweeted from Georgie. This is Push Pop getting her exam from the vet. She's checking her out. Everything looks great. Do wild dogs need their nails clipped? I thought that was for domesticated dogs. So it's going to be the same thing as horses, right? It just depends on what surfaces they have, how much they're moving, and how much they're able to wear them down. So wild Mustangs are obviously never getting their feet trimmed, but Acero does get his feet trimmed because he's not doing as many miles in a day as a wild Mustang would do. It's the same thing for wolf dogs in human care versus in the wild. We give them stuff to try to wear their nails down as much as they can, but if they're fully knocked out, we might as well clip them. Aya's limp. Our vet said she's just got a crunchy wrist. It's probably just arthritis. She was surprised that there wasn't anything really obvious to explain why she holds it up so much or why she has such a limp, but the best explanation that we have right now is arthritis. And then Timber does have what we think is an enlarged spleen. It's not an emergency, but it is something that we want to do. I don't think radiograph is the name. Imaging. So eventually we will bring Timber in somewhere to get imaging done to see what his spleen looked like, because she felt it and it's definitely larger than it should be. So that's the concern that we have for Timber. And I think that's all the things that the vet said about the wolves. Their weight is healthy. Their coats look really good. And I think that's it. Treats. Treats. Do you comb them? Yeah, and I'll show you. We put all of the hair that we shedded out from the wolf dogs in a box. I'll show you the box so you can see how much. There's a lot of it. They have a lot of hair. Like, a lot. Foxes did not get checkups. We did not have time. But they will be done with all the other friends on July 1st. So the vet's gonna come back, do the parrots, Stompy, and the foxes, the marms, and the crows, July 1st. The girls have been doing a lot of relationship building with the wolf dogs. The girls go out there with bits and with meatballs, their food, and hang out by the fence and just kind of feel out where the wolf dogs are at, how much they want to participate, how much they're interested in interacting with people. The goal is that we can get to the point where they allow us to do voluntary injections. So instead of having to go in there and dart them, we can instead do a voluntary injection through the fence, right? Because that's obviously way less traumatizing than being darted and way easier for us. And then what else? Like voluntary nail trim, stuff like that. It would be really great to do the vet stuff that we have to do with the wolf dogs without having to fully sedate them. Would you inject them with a sedative? Yeah, if we're having to do veterinary procedures. Yeah. Can't sneak it in food. No, so we actually talked to our vet about this yesterday or on Monday. There is like gabapentin, trazodone, you know, oral sedatives, like oral medications that can help with anxiety in dogs and smaller animals. But with something as large as the wolf dogs, we couldn't give them enough. And the time that it takes for them to wake up is much shorter, or for them to come out of it is much shorter. And we need them to be fully sedated to work with the wolf dogs, as opposed to just like a little bit calmer. So an oral sedative is not an option with them. With the darting, they get a sedative and then they're out for like 2 hours, and we have to give them a reversal via injection that wakes them up. Okay, we're at the enclosure now. I also don't know how the phone's gonna do out here. That's probably good, right? Hey, buddy. Am I in frame right now? Oh, he's lying down. Should be fine. A was limp is because of arthritis, which is what we thought. Hi, Timber. That's you. Timber. Hi, Brave. Here you go. There's one under your foot. Oh, sorry. You get it? I don't really want to stick my hand in there. You want me to feed you one? There's 2 on the ground. Oh, he found it. You don't want it. Do you want one from my hand? Let me see if I can get the phone over here. He's looking at you guys. I don't think he's really gonna like it, but... Try this. Timber! He said, I don't like you guys. Timber! Scary phone. Good boy. Hey, what? I wish I could throw it that far. I can't. There you go. Nice. Good girl. Should not doing that again. Terrible things happened to me that time because there's a scary phone here. She knows better now. Literally nothing happened. Timber, could I interest either of you in a snack? Do they bark or howl? They do howl. They don't seem to like you, Maya. Chat, I really hate to break this to you, but it's actually you. As evidenced by the live cams, I can feed them by hand. Not with you here. Hey, Timber. Very nice. So Timber is a wolf hybrid, probably about 10 years old. We did do the DNA tests on them when the vet was here, as in like we took the samples that we need. Phone's scary, it's okay. So maybe we'll have like a DNA reveal party or something for them. 10, that's old. It is. Can I save these for Awa? I don't think she's gonna come over, huh? Good job. I have one more piece. What if you come over here and chat sees you better? He said that is pushing the limits, woman. He said no. Okay. Hey, bud. How you feeling? Okay? That's all. Thank you. Our dream is that they live to be 16 to 17. Here, 16 to 17 years, but more realistically, I think we're looking at, 13 to 14, which is sad, but they're in their golden years here. Awa's going for that meatball. She ate it. There's another one over here. How old are they now? We think they're about 10 years old. Now some running training like Connor does. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't think they're interested in running right now. What are we training them to do today? So the training for the animals at Alveus, generally speaking, is husbandry training. You guys wanna go up to the platform? See what it looks like up there? Generally husbandry training. So we would love to be able to give them voluntary injections, to do voluntary nail trims, stuff like that, so that husbandry stuff like vet stuff and feeding and cleaning and whatever becomes less stressful for them. Hi, bud. There's no more in there. For both of them, we're just working on some relationship building to get to the point where they're comfortable with us around, so we can build up to doing voluntary injections and stuff like that. We've gotten the question a bunch of times, like what happens when one of them dies before the other, and our answer is we would do our best to look for another, because it's obviously not good for them to be alone. It would be really hard to find one that was a perfect match, but there are quite a few facilities across the nation that have wolf dogs and wolf hybrids. So our dream would be to find one that we could transfer here. How would you go about doing that introduction? With our switch pen over there. There's a 20-foot by 65-foot pen. So we would just do it gradually. Why are the pillars on the den so tall? So I don't know the actual reason, but my reason that makes sense to me is like on the fox treehouse, we had to put up boards because Finn started having some seizures recently, infrequently, but recently. And so we had to put boards up on the, like here, on the fox treehouse so that he can't fall off if he's having a seizure. So this gives us the ability to like retrofit and build out stuff that they might need for their old age, because they are getting older. Why do they not use the ramp to go up? Because they're animals, and animals don't like things that you build for them. They prefer to do it the hard way. It's like giving a cat a brand new toy and the cat sleeps on the box. It is what it is. It's how it goes, you know what I mean? It's what they do best. Awa, you wanna run? Ooh, they're so fast! Come on! Go, 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 go! This way! I'm tired. Good boy, Timber. You're fast. You're too fast. I'm tired. One more time. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so out of shape. Good job! She's 6. I wish I could run more, I'm sorry. I'll die. I will say, it's really great that she's willing to run like that. I'm sorry, that's it. Should we run this way?